Hey guys, welcome to Strike Engine TV. If you haven't subscribed already, please do us a favor, click that button in the bottom right hand corner, subscribe to the channel if you like these type of videos. Quick review of the Einhell vacuum cleaner. Code is TE-VC1820. So I'm comparing this to the previous one we had, which was a Karcher. They were both the same price, €90. First of all, the Einhell seems a much better quality product than the Karcher. For example, the catches on the Einhell are much better. There's no chance of this holding this and the bottom falling out, which would happen with the Karcher, and as you can imagine, that would make a huge mess if the dust bowl fell on the floor when you were carrying it. The plastics are a little bit softer with the Einhell. They have a softer texture to them. The button seems sort of the same as the Karcher. Maybe this is definitely a bit bigger. Other things that stick out, I suppose this is a stainless steel tube, and the Karcher they use plastic. I'm not sure which I prefer. Maybe the plastic is better, so there's no chance of scratching anything. The filter is another thing. The filter on this is absolutely massive. The Karcher one was, I don't know, a quarter of the size of this. So this is a big plus immediately. A much bigger dust capacity on the filter, so we shouldn't be needing to change or clean the filter nearly as often as the Karcher. And another thing I like with the Einhell is, it's a small thing, but they put this little tab on the inlet, which will mean less cleaning of the filter, and when you vacuum in, better performance. The Karcher would go straight onto the filter. Another thing, the thing on this, the hard floor attachment, much better quality. The Karcher one was just a bit of plastic with two removable rails. With the Einhell, it's adjustable with a step here, and you can clip it, and then it's set. And there's no way that this is going to scratch the floors, which is something that you couldn't say for the Karcher also. It was a bit weak, these, and they came off a bit easy. So this is a much better quality head. So that's that. Those are the things that stand out with me so far with the unboxing. So it comes assembled with a paper filter, and then you also get a foam filter. You take the paper filter off and put this on, and then you're good for liquids. The Einhell also comes with a bag, a spare bag, again something excellent, and it's a huge bag also. It's a 25-litre bag. So something else it mentions in the manual is this says fitting here that you can open and close. There's a hole in here. I don't know if that comes out on the camera, but they say the purpose of this is it's basically an infinitely adjustable vacuum power, and also when you're vacuuming liquids, you just open this to take a bit of strain off the motor. So that's just an extra bonus. They say this is for upholstery cushions if you want to clean hair off them and what have you. You get with the normal attachment, the crevice attachment, and basically that's it. We have got some screws here. I don't know what they're for at the moment, guys. I don't really see any need for them so far. So that's the unboxing of the vacuum cleaner. Now we'll just put it all back together, and we'll see how loud it is, what the suction is like, basically how it performs. So we've been without the vacuum cleaner for a few days, so you can see that we prepared the test sample of floor here. We've put some hair down and some other dust and what have you, so we can test out this the cleaner. The attachment here, it's screw on. So let's just switch on the vacuum cleaner and see how powerful it is. Okay, so the first impressions, it picks up basically everything. I could take more time on it, but you know, it's got the suction power. It gets up 95% of the dust and the dirt. About the volume, I would say that it is about the same as the Karcher, but the power is there. Like I said, I like the head, and it does the job. Another thing of note is that it comes with a very long hose, so you probably experienced it. You just wish you had the just a little bit longer lead and a little bit longer hose, so you get into those corners rather than having to unplug the machine and plug it in somewhere else. So 2.5 meter hose. I think it seems slightly longer maybe than the Karcher. I'm not sure about that. The lead on it, I would say, is around the same. So it's got to be sort of, what, 5 meters? 4 meters, 5 meters, don't quote me on that. So all in all, I like it. I prefer it to the Karcher, definitely. Mainly because of the filter. The big filter is definitely a bonus. Less cleaning, bigger capacity. So I love that. I love the duct that they put on it, which keeps the dirt from entering directly onto the filter. So again, less cleaning of the filter, better performance, doesn't get blocked so easily. And I love the clips here. This was a pet hate of mine on the Karcher. These clips, when you're carrying it and the bottom dropping off, I mean, only did it once where it dropped off and that was enough. It can happen. So this is well worth the money to have these clips on it. The appearance of it, you know, it's nice enough. It's not a bad vacuum cleaner. You know, it's grey, so it shouldn't get dirty too easily. Another nice feature is that on top of the casters you get these fittings here which you can put the accessories in. The Karcher had them also, but they weren't so great. Actually, let me just test how well it holds accessories. I would say the accessory holders on the Einhell are also better than the Karcher, mainly because the attachments go deeper into the fitting. The Karcher was sort of like a bit of an afterthought, I thought, when it comes to storing the accessories on the machine. So all in all, I'd say this is a superior product to the Karcher for all those reasons I've just mentioned, those features I've just mentioned. Basically, guys, that's it. That's the review of the TE VC1820 vacuum cleaner. So far, like I said, it's just come out of the box. It's brand new. But I would definitely, so far, I would strongly recommend this if you're looking for a wet and dry vacuum cleaner. Einhell do other models which are slightly cheaper than this. The reason we went for this one was because it comes with a 2.5 meter flexible hose, and the others I think come with a 1.5 meter. You know how important it is to get the maximum range from the vacuum cleaner. Anything that saves you having to unplug it and plugging it into a different socket that's closer to where you want to vacuum. So that was one of the reasons we went for this particular model. Longer hose, and also this has a bigger capacity, 25 liters. So anything that saves you having to empty it so often, for me it's a huge bonus. And what else? The motors, they did claim that this was quieter than the other models. It's like an eco power. So they say this is 750 watts and it gives the same suction power as the 1250 watt models. I can't really comment on the suction power of the others, but this seems, you know, fantastically adequate. But the volume, I don't really see anything with the volume. This is nothing spectacular. It's as loud as you would expect a vacuum cleaner to be. So all in all, guys, that's the review. Einhell Expert TE VC1820 vacuum cleaner. Hopefully, if you were looking for a vacuum cleaner or you've seen this model and you're wondering if it's any good, this helps you in your purchasing decision. As always, guys, thank you for watching the video. Subscribe to the channel and I'll see you again next time.